Greetings. Now, you might ask, what is this ugly looking bloke doing sitting there? And, well, to be quite honest, if you take away that computer terminal, I could well be sitting in the booking office back in the 1980s. Because as you can see, I'm wearing the uniform as it probably would have been worn in the booking office of Network South East. Because we're here at the Kent and East Sussex Railway Gala 2025 at Bodiam Station. I'm on duty as Booking Clerk, and this is our Diesel Gala for this year. So why am I wearing this uniform? The answer is simple. As part of our contribution to the Rail 200 celebrations, we are celebrating Network South East. Because had our little line stayed on as a working line, we would have obviously come under the auspices of Network South East in the early 80s. And we have a variety of rolling stock today, the locomotives, of course, that will reflect that particular era. And so without further ado, although things went a bit wrong in the afternoon, I did get a chance to get out and do some filming. This is by no means a comprehensive or perfect video, but at least it gives you a flavour of the things that we saw down at the station when I had the time to film them. So I know it's imperfect, but I hope you enjoy what I put together.
Welcome again to my station. This weekend we have our Diesel Gala, and I think I can promise you some interesting forms of traction, certainly somewhat different to last year. No sense in doing the station tour because everything is pretty much the same as before. The only difference is that this will not be running today. As you can see, it's parked up in the bay, and the theme this weekend is Network South East, hence my tie. Genuine Network South East tie, not a reproduction. And this has been fitted out as a bar, which I'm quite sure will be very well received during the course of the day and patronised, we hope. Only slight disappointment is the Cavell van is there, but unfortunately the public can't access it. And that is a bit of a shame, but I think we can promise you some interesting movements today. And although not quite fully staffed, so I'm having to do things which I wouldn't otherwise have to do, but we'll work it out, and I will try and get film of as much of the train arrivals and departures as I can. So that's just a prelude to today. First train will be in about 10:15, and hopefully I should be out on the platform to film it as it comes in. A quick peek in the cab. Not often I get a chance to do that. You might be able to see there the guts of it, as it were.
Need to know.
Well, there we go. And a guard van. Complete with living guard.
Yes.
There we go. This is going to get a bit noisy.
I'm working down the end of the line. I'm a friend of Murray's.
Alright, I'm fine.
And that's the first one gone. Second train of the day. And this is one of the special visitors. Well, they're all special visitors. This is a Hoover, the Class 50. I honestly was a bit concerned that it might be just a little bit out of gauge, a bit big for the railway, but it all fits in very nicely. Right. Gates are closing for the second part of the day behind Class 50. Thought I'd come around this side, get a nice shot.
closed.
Is it? Oh,
The 70 foot.
that doesn't mean anything to me.
I like the pump.
No, it's the one from the Bluebell.
Wow, that's got to be good then, this from Bluebell.
You can get a beer when you're here today.
It's got a headboard. And that's that. I think this is a lovely spot to take a photograph or a video. This particular locomotive, class 73, as you'll see from the name on the side, it says the Bluebell Railway, and that's where it's on loan from. Now I'm expecting a double-headed class 14 here. A teddy bear or two. Well, there's one. The teddy bear's picnic, look, one in front and one behind it.
Is it grey area?
Depends on the points.
Okay.
We've had a few problems today. The class 50 failed. This one should have been double-headed, but we just have the class 20 on the front because the other loco that was due was obviously used for something else. Oh no, still double-headed. I wonder when it's going to get on the last train down then. A bit further.
Oh look, it's the gruesome threesome. There's something to go along on there. Yeah, that was a bit there.
So it's not white.
I'm going to get a different view this time. I'm not sure how long this video is going to end up. There we go. Sorry if there's any shake, the wind is up a little bit. I don't think the coordination of two diesel locos between the two of them to pull away is quite as easy as two steam. They seem to have a problem. I don't know whether one's brakes isn't releasing or what. We don't want any more problems. We've had enough today. Try again. Brakes off. That's better. Difficult to hear why they call that second loco a chopper. Finally, the last train of the Gala is away. About 40 minutes late.
I won't lie to you, we at the station were a bit unhappy with this situation, but I have since been in touch with the controller on the day, and to be quite honest, now I know the full circumstances of what was happening in the afternoon. He perhaps couldn't have done anything different than what he did. He was presented with a poison chalice. And to be honest, we only lost one round trip, and I think that is a noble effort, given that you have to make decisions within seconds, literally, on a day like today. So let's not let it detract from the fact that this was a very, very successful weekend. A hell of a lot of work went in by a lot of people. And generally speaking, the feedback from the public has been very good. So, a success. Unfortunate this happened, but these things do.